everybody. We are out at this beautiful acreage property here in Central Texas. There's so much to see here. Really nice acreage. You've got multiple tanks. You've got the shop coming up with the barn and a very large one-story home. We're going to get inside and look at all of it. We are currently located in Milam County, very close, like 5 or 10 minutes to the town of Cameron. You're not far from Temple, Texas in one direction, and the other way, you're really close to Bryan College Station, where you have Texas A&M. Now, if you zoom out a little bit more, you're right in the middle of that Texas triangle that is the high growth area of Texas. Dallas-Fort Worth to the north, Houston to the east, and you have Austin to the southwest. Many thanks to Jan Gunter for inviting us to tour today. And I'm Seth Koppel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor. I love bringing you these acreage properties and beautiful homes all over Central Texas. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Beautiful, large, one-story home. And you're going to see there's a lot of space and interesting architectural detail in this home. You see it straight away as you come in, and I'll just pan back so you can see the foyer, and then I'm going to get you straight into the kitchen. Okay, so really neat home. You could tell really well maintained, and I'll get you into the kitchen. You could enter the kitchen from there on the left, but we'll come through here. You got the fireplace right here. We'll get back into the living room, and I just want to show you this kitchen. So the kitchen has a lot of countertop space. Very, very usable kitchen. You can see here you've got the breakfast bar area, but there's multiple dining rooms, so you may or may not need to use that. Maybe just use it for just casual, having a drink or something, or just prepping. But a lot of people do like to have the bar stools there. But you can see here you've got granite counters, multiple islands. This is the main island here. And then you've got stainless appliances, and this is like another island set over here. So you have really good workspace, a lot of good workspace here. And I will pan back around so you could see what's going on this side. You've got double oven, stainless steel double oven, and a nice clean cooktop here, but plenty of countertop space in this home. I'm going to get you all the stats in just a moment when we get into the living room. So we'll just head back over there in just a quick moment. But these are really nice. They are just, your solid cabinetry here. You could tell everything is really well done. And I'll get you a close-up of the granite. Maybe from this angle will be better without so much glare. Here you go. This is real pretty. Real pretty natural stone here. And there you go. I might be able to negotiate a cookie. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, you've got the divided sink, dishwasher, strategically located, micro. And then just so you could see, let's get a peek at the pantry. Very good size and well organized pantry here. And actually, there's a good sized laundry room as well, and you can see the shelving goes all the way around here. Beautifully organized, guys. And so we'll get into this laundry room in a little bit, but I'll come through this side here since we came through the other entrance before. And I'm going to come back to that dining room in a little bit, but just want to show you how pretty this living room is. And I will get into all the stats on the home. This is not the only living room. So there is another den or game room space, or you might want to use it as a very large office. And as you can see here again, you've got the fireplace. I'm going to peek out the back real quick just so you can see what's coming. We are going to take the 4x4. Actually, the owner's son is driving us. The owner is this wonderful lady. And anyway, it's beautiful home, and you can tell they've taken great care of it. So I'm gonna pan right here, and then I'm gonna give you all the stats on the home from this spot here. So let's see how this location works. All right, guys, I'm Seth Koppel. Thank you all for watching. Give you the address, the acreage, taxes, everything, of course, the size of the home, and the list price. We all want to know everything. And if you'd like, there is a link in the description of the video that goes to the MLS listing for this home. And if you just want to text me and say, hey, can you send me all the info on this property? You know, just right here, there's a QR code. Scan that QR code. If you're watching on TV, it will initiate a text message from your cell phone to my cell phone. All you have to do is hit send, and then we can, converse about this specific property. It will reference this property. So where are we? 734 East FM 485 in Cameron, Texas. Now this is Milam County. We are sitting on over 61 acres and just beautiful property for hay, for equestrian, for livestock. And I imagine you could grow so many different things out here. The soil is really rich out here. You don't have as many rocks as you do when we're further west in the hill country. So the house itself is, it's a big house. 3,076 square feet, one-story home, right? And actually, for some reason, I'm not seeing the bedrooms on here. And I got glasses in here, but that may be why. I think it may be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4, but we'll go check. And they're big. They're big bedrooms. They all have, I think, king-size beds in every bedroom. And then there's the den area, the game room or living room or office, whatever you're going to use it for, which is spacious. It's right back over here. So it's on the back side of the property, which is great. If you're going to use it for a game room, you're going to watch, say, football or whatever, you can kind of come in and out to the backyard. And wait till you see the covered back patio. That is where I think most people are going to spend a lot of time just relaxing in the shade and enjoying the views that go really far. So, like I said, 3,076 square feet, one-story home. The home was built in 2006, and as you can see, just beautiful accent on the ceilings. You've got that interesting setup in the dining room. I don't know if you could see it from this angle, but there's a kind of a neat door with glass going on there, just kind of on both sides of the dining room. I could also see someone turning that into a home office if you needed another home office or wanted to use the den more like a game room and then make a home office there in the front. You've already got some glass panels, and you could just either use it open or you can finish the wall and put some doors in because you have a nice dining room area there. So there's a lot of flexibility when you come in here. And of course, with this much land, you could use this as, one of multiple homes. I know a lot of folks are looking for that family compound, and maybe they want to have horses or cattle or livestock and just benefit from the ag exemption. But you could build more homes here. And, if there's any questions on what you can do here, just reach out. I'd be happy to send you all the details on that. But, it's great when you come out to the country, you could pretty much do what you want. And, you can have your animals out here and stuff. So, okay, I will tell you the tax rate, but then I will tell you what the actual taxes are, given the fact that there is an ag exemption on this property. So the tax rate, it's not bad, 1.68. That's good tax rate. But the fact that it has ag, you're going to see, makes the actual taxes very low. And like I said, you've got a creek in back. I believe it's called Elm Creek because this is Elm Creek Estate. And everything's ready to go. You've got that shop, the barn with multiple sides for storing, whether it's hay or whether it's vehicles or equipment. And then in the middle, it's closed in with doors on both sides. So you're going to see that. Sorry, I'm just trying to read everything here. And the list price on this is 1.1 million. And so let's continue. There's a lot more to see. And again, if I skip something and there's questions, please reach out to me. I'm happy to get you all the answers. So let's show you first this dining room, a little bit closer up dining room. And so this is kind of like your informal or breakfast area. And again, you've got the views out the back here. Beautiful, beautiful property. And we are going to drive all the way to the back of the property. And you can see the multiple tanks, multiple ponds. And we're going to get close to the creek. and you can see all of that. So I'm just going to pan back here, and then we're going to get into the master bedroom suite, which is off of this side of the property, this side of the home. Okay, let's get into very good size master bedroom here, and nice accent. You've got like a pop-up ceiling accent here, nice molding, you know, crown molding, baseboard molding is really nice, and also a door out. So you also have a door out to the covered patio from here, and I'll pan back around from this side so you could really see. I think this is a laminate flooring, wood like laminate flooring, super easy to maintain. I don't think there's any carpet in this home, pretty sure. You have really good sized closets. I'll just pan back here so you can see again. But really good sized closets, which I'll show you. Everything's so well organized in this home. So, yeah. So in fact, the other closet's so big, she's using this one as some extra like pantry space. But you saw the pantry, it wasn't small. But you know, if you don't need all of your closet, you can store other things in here. So, but you'll see this is not a small closet, but it just depends on who's living here and how much clothes you've got or everything else, of course, right? So, nice setup here. And let's check out the bathroom. This is the primary, but as I mentioned, even though this is the primary bedroom, I think the other bedrooms are almost as big as this. So when you see the size of the bedrooms, and if we need to get you dimensions, just let me know. I like that, you know, kind of obscured glass. It's more like almost like a stained glass or leaded glass window. Yeah, not stained, but leaded glass. And then you have this whole big shower here. You know, it's got the bench there. You don't have to deal with big, there's one little step in, but that's, you know, pretty manageable, right? And then it's got the bench, it's got a grab bar. And I'll just peek in here so you can see it's pretty big, right? Very large shower area here. And let me show you the sinks up close. All right. Hey guys, appreciate y'all watching. So you got multiple sinks and nice additional linen closet right here. So I'll show you the commode area. Got the commode with a little bit more storage right there. All right, guys, let's get over to the den and game room space, as well as the other side of the house with these really large secondary bedrooms. So let's do that. And then I have to show you. All right, let's see the den first, the game room space. Like I said, it's back here. Beautiful, beautiful space. This is really huge. In fact, they're using it both as a living room and an office. So that just shows you how large it is. And I imagine if you really wanted to divide it up, you could add a wall there. You know, so you could see this is the exercise or, you know, back anti-gravity chair there. You've got your desk area, 3 windows across the back there, and a living room on the other side. Multiple desks in here. You got the roll-up desk and a half bath, a powder room. So you got a powder room right here for guests. So not only do you have the bedroom on the side with the secondary bedrooms, which we're going to get straight over to, but you also have this powder room. And I'll pan back here just so you could see. You have another door out to the covered patio, and you've got tile floors there, but I'm walking right now on the laminate wood. Okay, so again, what a beautiful living room space here. You've got the ceiling, you know, kind of vaulted in the middle there. And then, like I said, you have a neat formal dining room space that could also be, if you prefer, another office. But given that you have the den, and you know, I think this really is such a beautiful formal dining room space, I'd probably say, hey, you know, let's make this a beautiful space to share, you know, special occasions with family and guests coming over to enjoy the holidays or just, just Friday night, whatever. So, okay, so we're coming in through here. The floor changes. I'm going to show you the floor. You've got more tile here. And then this is a very spacious side here. The hallway is big. All the doorways are big. I think, this, if you had someone who needed to be in a wheelchair and accessible, this house is like perfect because all the doorways are very wide. And like I said, the bedrooms are big. This is a secondary bedroom, not the master. And you can see here, it's a really good size. Even the closets for secondary rooms are spacious. So here you go. This is just one of the secondary bedroom walk-in closets. I'll kind of come in here and you have more shelving here. All right, let's see the other. So this is the second bedroom we've been in, and the bathroom is right here. The bathroom is right here, guys. And I'll show you this bedroom, also another good sized bedroom. You've got the laminate flooring here and another big closet. Let's take a peek. Right? Another walk-in. Not quite as large as the last one, but this is certainly a good sized closet for a secondary bedroom, right? Okay, looks like a queen size bed. Look at all this additional storage here. What would you store in there, guys? I'm curious. It's a lot of storage. And this room has the king. Okay, so this is a king size bed here. Very spacious secondary bedroom. So like I said, all the bedrooms are really big and they're all on the opposite side of the house as from the master. But we'll take a peek at this closet as well. Another walk-in. And you have this and a little bit more storage here. Let's take a look at that bathroom. And then I'm going to show you the pantry, the garage, and we're going to get out on the 4x4 tour of the property and take a look at that barn and shop. So this is the secondary bathroom. Nice layout here. You've got the sink right here. You've got a tub shower combo with these slider doors, which is nice. And of course the commode and more linen storage here. So many cabinets, right guys? I would note here, if you really wanted, you could add another door to that doorway there, separating just, if you wanted to have a little bit more, separation, so the sink could be used separately. But in any case, everything's really nice here. You have a good sized ceiling height, not obviously as high in this part as the main part of the house, which you could see right here again. But let's get over to the laundry room. I'll show you the garage and then we're going to get outside. And again, I just want to peek in on these cookies, so we'll see. Guys, wish me luck on the cookies. I think I'm going to get one. All right, so we've got a neat idea here. So you've got your washer dryer, but I want to show you something. There's a little, very small step, like maybe an inch or two. And my guess is that is just for practicality for having a washing machine here. Sometimes, builders can think ahead and think, what, someday stuff happens. You may have a leak at some point, right? With your washing machine. That's kind of one of the more common areas of things that actually where a leak happens. So if you had it set up like this, which it is, where there's a step here, the water is not going to come in the house most likely. It's going to stay in here, and if necessary, it's going to go out into your garage area. So you've got this really spacious garage. You can see here F-150 fits very comfortably, plenty of space, although this isn't, I don't know what year F-150 that is. I know they keep making them bigger and bigger, but that looks like a good sized truck, And so you've got multiple door openers, and they look wide as well. These doors look wider than the typical one you see nowadays. It's a good size 2-car garage, longer and wider. But then again, you also have the shop, which we're going to get out to. And I'm going to go out on the back patio and show you that. So let's get on the back patio, and then we're going to get out on the 4x4 with Ed. He is the owner's son. He was so nice to show us around. Super nice family here. All right, guys, you ready to get outside? Let's do it. Oh, we got pups. Okay, guys, here is this beautiful covered patio. Really good size. And you can see it's shaded on like 2/3 of it right now. And let me think. I think this direction is east. So you've got a southern view from your back patio. Just beautiful. You could see for miles. Really. And I could just picture it, you know, if you brought your horses. Of course, there's livestock on the property right now. They're in the front, and then we saw, you'll see who's in the back. What's coming up. So really nice covered patio here, guys. And you could see everything in this house. From what I could tell from walking through, in my experience in real estate, looks great. Of course, you know, anyone buying a home is going to get a third-party inspection, but everything looks in tip-top. You've got your direct TV right there. You've got the septic tanks over there. You can see the green lids, you know, right to the left of the tree. And then you've got the barn and the shop, which we're going to get inside. And I'll just show you this tree, and I'll show you around the other side. I'm getting the shade for a minute. But it's a really good, spacious, covered patio, and you can see there you got 3 doors, one to the master suite, one to the main living space, and this one on the left here goes to that den or game room space. Fireplace right there in the middle. And let's peek over here. So they have this nicely fenced around the home. And of course, we have a survey if you'd like to take a look at the survey. So anyway, I just figured I would say a couple of things before we get on the 4x4 and go for a ride all around the property. My name again is Seth Koppel. I've been a realtor in Central Texas for almost 20 years now. We're coming up, guys. I think it's February. It'll be my 20-year anniversary coming up. And so 19 plus years. Sold nearly 600 properties. We'll probably hit that very soon. So with all y'all's help watching, I really appreciate it. But I show you guys acreage properties on my YouTube channel, and I'm often just talking to y'all, answering questions, guiding you through the process. Whether you're in Texas already or relocating to Texas, I'm always happy to answer questions and help y'all. Sometimes I'm just running out and taking videos for individual clients who I'm working with. And of course, when I'm helping them search for property, I'm really going well beyond the typical MLS systems. Now, I'm a member of a variety of MLS systems. You can't just be in one because they overlap. But we're going well beyond that, you know, through my network, at going to different farm and ranch meetings and just different sources, and actually actively searching for sellers for all my different buyers who I'm working with right now. And we have some folks looking for anywhere from 30 to, I would say, about 100 acres with a really nice home. I have some other folks looking for something a little less, like more like 10 to 25. And we have some people looking for larger, hundreds of acres, and one individual, you know who you are, looking for anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 acres all over Texas. So if you have a property that you want to see might fit for one of my buyer clients, please send it my way, reach out. I'm always happy to help y'all and maybe connect, buy and sell. It's what I love to do. But if you have questions about anything related to buying or selling in real estate or building, a lot of my clients build, you know, please reach out. Thank y'all for watching. We'll get on the 4x4 with Ed, and then we're going to get up in the air, guys. Thank you. All right, y'all ready to go on the 4x4 tour? Let's go. We have Ed here.
Hello, everybody.
Around. Thank you so much, sir. So let's go on through the gated entrance. This is over 61 acres, and you'll see the entire property. We're going to drive through. Got trees in different parts. And then all the way in the back is the creek, which we'll get back to the creek.
Yes.
What's the name of that creek? There are a few different exemptions on this property and related to the property taxes. You have the homestead, they have an over 65 exemption, and the ag exemption, which drops the taxes on this property down to right about $3,941 for the year. And while the main house was built in 2006, around 2007, the barn was actually built in 2021, and the dimensions of that barn, it's a foam insulated barn with water piped in, is 20 by 40. So we're gonna get behind the house here, and then there is one tank that's not far away, and then there's another tank all the way in the back.
So the property's on the right, the fence line.
Okay, there's the fence line there.
Yeah.
Have they ever sold hay?
They've got a agreement with a friend of theirs that comes and he'll mow the hay, and then we'll keep half the hay, and he gets the other half.
Oh, okay, there you go.
That way we don't have to invest in a bunch of heavy-duty equipment.
Yes. Yes, I understand that's... And then you're only doing it, what, a few times a year.
Right.
Equipment's sitting idle.
He also comes in and fertilizes it once a year.
That's nice.
Yeah.
We'll get closer over there later, but you could see out in the distance there's a nice tank there. One of the 2 tanks
Yes.
on the property. We're just riding this right property line here. And it feels like a gentle slope down towards the back and also a little bit right to left.
Right.
Some nice trees in the back. Some nice soil out
Yes.
out here.
Nice and quiet.
I can go get the gate.
Okay. So this be about halfway
Okay.
to the back. I doubt if we get to see them, but there's a pair of bald eagles that roost down here.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah. I doubt if we'll see them, Dave. He says good grass.
Yeah, really.
Great grass.
So how long have they lived here?
3 years?
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, maybe pushing 4 years, yeah. They moved here after we moved down here. And like I said earlier, that we couldn't find any property at all in Caldwell where I bought my place. So we found this one.
Yeah.
At the time we thought it'd be close enough, but it's a little bit too far for them to drive back and forth and us to drive back and forth.
Beautiful trees here.
They are. Well established.
Absolutely. A nice border to the property.
Yes.
I see the electric line going through there. It must be a little easement.
There is an easement coming through here, yes. And that's where the bald eagle was, spends a lot of time on top of these poles here.
Right.
Not sure where their nest was.
So we'll head back to that tree line. We're going to see the creek, and then we're going to go see the second tank.
Yes.
First, we're going to get up close to the first Up close to both of them?
Both of them.
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay, great.
We'll go across the top of this one, the diet on it.
Oh, great.
Won't be able to go quite to the creek. We have a fence to keep the cows from going through the creek. So,
Right, so the property line actually goes to the middle of the creek.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
This back property line. I wonder what else they could grow out here.
I don't know. They could definitely run a lot more cattle here if they wanted, sure, you know.
For sure. Okay, so through here is the creek.
Yes.
Okay.
Through that gate, the creek is right there where the trees are.
Okay. There you go, guys. We're seeing the trees that are around the creek here, and we will put up the drone later. That way we can get a little bit closer in there. See if I can keep the drone from crashing into a tree.
There you go.
It's always exciting.
So we'll go up here and go across the top of that tank.
Oh, I see. We're getting close to it now.
Yeah.
This is big. Oh, wow. Beautiful bird. This is a big tank.
Big nice tank. Holds water obviously holds water well because we haven't had rain in quite some time.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is incredible. Cattle come down here to drink?
They can. A lot of times during the summer, they'll come down and, of course, wade halfway out in it.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Yes, nice take. This would be the east property where
Yeah.
the fence line is here, the east boundary.
And I see some of these trees are right on the line and some are on the neighbor.
Correct.
Okay. Very nice tree line here.
And like you mentioned earlier, it's a pretty good slope. You just barely see the barn from here.
Yeah. Seems like really good horse property.
Oh, I would think so.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I haven't seen a rock yet.
No. On the road, and that's about it.
Yeah. Further west, it's all rock. Here, it's really nice. Yeah. A little more fertile.
Yeah, I would think a horse would love this.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Big guy up there.
Oh, that's the bull.
Yeah.
That's the bull.
Drawing some shade.
Yeah.
So we're what, about 30 minutes to A&M from here?
I'd think more like 40 minutes.
40 minutes to Texas A&M, College Station, Bryan. And how far is Caldwell?
Caldwell's about 35 minutes.
Okay.
This Temple is about 30 minutes. Hey, big boy.
Hey, Bubba.
Waco, I'm guessing now Waco's probably 45 minutes north.
Right. Yeah, that's only about 30 minutes to Temple.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of right in the center of all.
It is, yeah. And then to Houston?
Houston be about 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Right here in the middle of the triangle between Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, and Austin area.
Yes.
So just right in the middle of all that growth.
Yes. I think this will be entirely different than 10, 15 years from now.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a lot of growth between then and now. Yeah, there's
Probably once upon a time or one property maybe.
maybe, I don't know. Sure. I think the best thing about this is the tank down there is in that pasture, and this tank up here is in this pasture.
Yeah, that is really,
So you can rotate
really great.
between the two of them.
All right, so we saw the back tank up close. Now we're getting up here to the front tank. Go for a swim. This is beautiful. Look at that.
Isn't that great?
Really pretty.
Really
You
great.
can see the house. Getting back close to the house, the barn. But the house is fenced.
Yes.
This does have an ag exemption. Maybe I'll get down here for a second, show the tank.
Okay.
Okay. I know a lot of folks would want to stock this.
They already have fish in there. I have no idea how many years.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just beautiful property. All right. Keep going.
All right. And over in the corner will be the corrals. Or
Okay.
just if they do cattle or I guess horses, either way.
Just have such nice tree coverage around the perimeter of the property.
Yes. And the fences are really great. You can see they're really well built.
Yeah. Got my grasshopper friends. We had some real variety of different acreage properties recently on the channel, and one is fabulous equestrian property really close into the Austin area.
Oh yeah.
Near Georgetown. And I mean, that's pretty, but of course, different price point given location.
Now, sir. Oh yes.
Oh, there we go. So they come in here.
Squeeze it. Squeeze chute. Well, not actually chute, a head gate. Water trough, feed trough. If we need to load them in a trailer, this is where we'd load them, of course.
All right, good deal.
All right.
So we're back near the front, the road, the gate right there, which we saw.
That's no circle barn. How's that sound?
Okay. Yeah, we can head over and see the barn now.
Yes.
Good deal. We're going to see the barn, and then we're going to get up in the air, guys. Yeah, a little bit more topography right here, heading uphill. Now with the price of what cattle are bringing nowadays,
Unbelievable.
it's unreal.
Yes. It's kind of scary. People, they're having a bad theft problem. People stealing cattle.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't even thought of that, but you know, you would think all this land with all the, you know, hay.
Oh, yeah.
Quite valuable.
Right. Yeah, I would think so. So the barn, of course, is in the middle. You know, had an eyebrow coming out on each side.
Okay, yeah, I'll go take a look.
Okay.
Meet you on the other side?
Sure. There's a door you can go into the barn there if you want to.
Okay. Okay, you can see this side. I think the door on the other side's open. We'll head over there. Oh. Okay. Okay, show you here. Nice insulated shop right here in the middle.
Doors on each end open up, let a breeze blow through.
There you go. You got your fishing rods. Nice lighting in here. And some good electric there. A good 220.
Yes, 220 everywhere.
Very practical. All right, guys.
All right.
Y'all ready to get up in the air? We'll do it. Thank y'all for riding with us, for watching. We'll get up in the air. Thank y'all. So guys, the list price of this property is $1.1 million. Now, when you break it down, there's over 61 acres. You have a home that is over 3,000 square feet, 3,076 square foot, one-story home. And as you just saw, and you see on the left side of your screen, you have the shop, you have the barn, you have the multiple lakes. And just to give you a point of reference, so I pulled up some similar size homes. Actually, the homes are smaller and the acreage is smaller, not that far from here, okay? There's one that is 2670 square foot home, so smaller. It's only on 38 acres, and that's listed for 1.5. Another one similar, 2,800 square feet with a 38 acre property. That one's also 1.5. So on a dollar per acre basis, those are pushing 40,000 an acre, 38, 39,000 an acre. This one here, with everything, this is including the house and shop and, you know, ponds and everything. It's 17,800 and change per acre. So if you're looking for a home with beautiful property, for hay production, for cattle, for equestrian, for horses, this is a really great opportunity, guys. If this is the right amount of house and land and great location, as we talked about, it's right in the middle of this growth triangle here in Texas. There's so much going on with different job growth and different industries, specifically in the AI industry and a lot of technology all around Texas. So all this continued job growth leading to future potential property price increases. So it's a great investment opportunity all around Texas looking at land. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to show you another property that I think is a really great opportunity as well. And so you'll be able to see that video. Just wait a quick moment. You'll be able to click on the left side of your screen. It is a wonderful video of a beautiful acreage property, an equestrian farm and ranch property. Also has a beautiful lake on it, beautiful barn, extra guest house, beautiful home. And it is a really great opportunity, guys. So go ahead and click on the left side of your screen if you want to see another great opportunity. Or reach out to me anytime, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm Seth Koppel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor.